Well, it was Christmas, and the judge was in a merry mood as he asked the prisoner, "What are you charged with?" And he responded, "Doing my Christmas shopping early." "Oh, but that's no offense," said the judge. "So just how early were you doing your shopping?" "Before the store opened," he said. "Well, your shopping is mostly over, whether you did it early or not. And now it's the Monday after Christmas, and I pray you had a most blessed, worshipful, joyous, and memorable celebration of the Lord's birth in a Bethlehem manger stall. But now what? Oh my goodness! In a corner on your kitchen table are an assortment of bills to give you a few after Christmas chills. And then there are trousers that don't fit, toys that don't work, dresses that are the wrong color, iPhones that need adjustment, relatives who are still with you, and that's great. But you still have to figure out how to entertain them, especially if they're staying through the new year. So there is a continued hubbub of activity, perhaps, at your house and at mine, and you just want some peace. Somebody once said, "There's no greater wealth in this world than peace of mind." Problem is, you cannot get peace of mind from this world. And that's why Jesus himself has said, "Peace I leave with you, my peace I give unto you, not as the world gives, do I give unto you. Let not your hearts be troubled, neither let them be afraid." Yes, let not your hearts be agitated. That's the sense of the word, troubled. And they can become agitated so easily, especially during this sometimes hectic season. My grandmother had a washing machine, an ancient one, that if you didn't get your clothes balanced in the machine just right, the whole washer would wobble and agitate back and forth and even walk out of its stall. It was scary. Perhaps you have agitation inside of you today for any number of reasons. You may be worried and upset about many things. Whatever the case, you want some peace. Now, you can get a measure of peace by going for a walk, or by reading a book, or practicing a musical instrument, or even listening to music. Or have you ever been to Crater Lake, Oregon? I have. And it's amazing. There are no ripples hardly in that lake. When you peer down into it, it's like looking into a mirror. And yes, you do get a sense of peace by peering down into that motionless lake. But the peace only lasts just so long and goes just so far. And I don't know about you, but I want a peace that goes beyond just so far. William Gladstone once wrote, "At the foot of my bed where I can see on retiring and arising in the morning are these words printed: Thou wilt keep him in perfect peace whose mind is stayed on thee." Isaiah 26:3. Yes, perfect in the sense of being complete. For you see, true peace is not something you achieve. It is something God gives you as a gift. The Apostle Paul has written, "And the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus." So the peace God gives you acts as a sentry to keep out all the invading forces of agitation and anxiety that can come your way any day, and especially, it seems, this season. So if you want to take a walk, read a book, play a musical instrument, or even go to Crater Lake, Oregon to get some peace, sure, go ahead. But remember, such efforts will only take you just so far. I need a peace that goes beyond just so far. And I have it in Jesus Christ. And so do you. The prophet Isaiah has written, "For unto us a child is born, unto us a son is given, and the government will be on his shoulders. And his name will be called Wonderful, Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace." Talk to you, God willing, next Monday. Blessed Christmas.